All right, ready for my response to being kicked out of Norwich. And my unit retreated back here to, Brunswick. We will first of all take off his disrupted marker. And I just found something out. And that is, and this is news to my opponent in the email. And we both overlooked the fact that him capturing Norwich supposedly had Green cut off with his line of communications to a supply source. Fortunately for me, you count this between Valcour and Northumberland is 2. He is to be 6 movement points away from a supply source. From Northumberland to Halifax is another 2, so that's 4. And here to Halifax, if I can get you in there, we have us a supply source in the form of a magazine. I didn't see that underneath there, so that is a key area, and the only thing keeping my unit here from being attacked or attacking with a -2 column shift modifier. So there you go. We have got us a little supply source. I think with that supply source, we're going to go ahead and attack Montreal. If we get Montreal, I think it's a key space. Yeah, it's a key space. So there you go. We're going to move on in there. We'll roll for Green's activation. We'll be right back. All right, then. I'm going to go ahead and move on up there. They got a British magazine, but that'll be destroyed if they retreat or have to leave the hex, so that won't do me no good. But it is a key space, so it's almost a must attack. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm still within line of communication range. We really need to get this attack. Here's the tail of the tape. Now, unfortunately, none of these guys are armies. So I can employ Dearborn strength. You can always add him. He can be embedded. That's one of the good things about having what's called these tactical generals. My opponent can only use Carleton. So there you go. We have 7 versus a 13. Ouch! 1 away from a double from that 2 to 1. That'll hurt. I think it's all going to be a matter of die rolls. Let me see if that's what I really want to do. I ain't got much time. The army of the north will intervene. I think we're going to go for it. We'll be right back. Alright, well, I've had second thoughts. So I was gathering up the forces. Now I was going to hold off on the attacks. I can bring in enough forces to create a 2 to 1. But we really need Montreal, and it'd be great to grab that before next action cycle, before early summer. And we have at least 2 cards that'll help us out. It'll give us a 4 difference in the die rolls, +2 for us and -2 for him. So I think we're going to go ahead and throw everything into this attack. And I was going to attack it first, gathered up my units because I was going to put them back, but now I think we're going to go ahead with it. So let me spread them all out, get the numbers for you, and we'll see what happens. Major game attack versus Montreal. We're going for it. I'll be back. All right, tail of the tape is as follows. The British have 7 strength points versus my 13. Oops, sorry about the focus. Unfortunately, I don't hit that 2 to 1 mark, short by 1, so I'm going to be fighting with a 1 to 2 odd ratio. He gets a +1 for his Carleton leader. That C means he only gets a +1, so he's an average rated leader when it comes to tactic and strategies. Oh, but you can see here, I'm starting off with, what's going on here? 13 strength points. Yeah, we got I know what it is. I'm running low on battery power. All right, well, there's Green with +3. Oh, we're fading out quick. All right, Dearborn +1. I get a -1 for the odds being 1 to 2. But I am playing a Thaddeus card on him. Now, I was under the wrong impression that you could play 2 cards. But it says in the rules, only 1 card per action pulse. So, there you go. I'm going to throw a card on my opponent, which subtracts 2 from his total. He'll be rolling with a -1 die roll modifier total. And I'll be going with a +3. We'll be right back. Alright, getting a little too ahead of myself. And my opponent played a card also. Duh, what am I thinking? Alright, what's a -2? To my die roll? Play before was I? Alright, well, there you go. What the heck? So here, I start getting a little cocky. -2, because he just played a card on me. That gives me a +1 die roll modifier. Ouch. Alright. 1 to 2. Ah, shoot. Yep, alright. Well, he played this card. He stole my secrets. Oh, man. Yep, I thought that was it. I went back and checked the vassal log to roll a die. And sure enough. Alright, well, the battery's getting low. We'll roll. I'm going to roll a die on the vassal log. We'll be right back for this key battle. They pull a fast one on us. We'll be back. The results of the battle are as followed. I rolled a 3. With my +1 modifier, gave me a 4. He rolled a 7. With his -1 die roll modifier, gave him a 6. Now, underneath the columns, this was the key. Underneath my column, I inflicted 1 step loss on him and a star. And under his column, he only inflicted 3 stars, which loses to my roll. So, a surprising result. 1 step loss and retreat for Carlton. And Washington takes Montreal. Now, after that, let me be right back. Came time for the British turn. And surprisingly, he activated Fraser and used his mustering ability and mustered 1 or 2 strength points from Fort Edward. It was kind of strange. I'm not really up on that, but yeah, that was his action pulse. Now, on my action pulse, and it tells me my battery's going low, but well, I want to hurry up and get this done because this is really key. I moved my Army of the North out of St. John's to Fort Cumberland, and I had almost a 7 to 1 against my opponent. He decided to bail to Halifax, in which I am going after him. As a matter of fact, he gets this marker put on him. I forgot all about that. But now the thing of it is, I miscalculated real quickly here before I lose battery power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. I need a magazine or a supply source in these 2 spots. I have a magazine here. I was 1 off. I should have had one at Penobscot. So I'm going to attack. I'm attacking with a minor communications penalty, and that's killer. That's a 2-column shift, but I gotta go for it because I have 16 strength points versus his 5. 3 to 1 attack. Now look, he has a naval support. He'll get a modifier for that, but he can only use 1 of these general. All of us can only use 1 general. So he does have a tactical general here I didn't see, so we're going to add up the modifiers and go for it. Now, if I win this battle, that'll knock his political will down to 1. He'll be teetering, so all I need to do is capture Norwich or Quebec, and I can go win this game before I go back to work Monday. We'll see, though. We thought we were close to the last time, and he's come up with some good moves, so yeah, we took advantage of the little cat and mouse game, and like I said, it's been a game of maneuver. I don't know what was up with him just moving that strength point from Fort Edward and with Fraser. I don't know what's up with that, but that didn't seem like it was. I don't know. You never know. There's a plan. I ain't got time to look for his plans. I got to check out mine. So the battle will be on. We come back for Halifax. Got to let my phone charge. We're gonna call it a video. We come back. Might be the last video of this game of War for America. Hats off to my buddy. It was his first game. He's done great. He's done real good. Little to no rule interpretations or clarifications for him. We had no conflicts, and things worked real good. I got a good opponent, and he is. I played him before in my Central America game, so we'll be back. All right, we got the emails going hot and heavy, and here are the numbers for the attack on. I believe it's Montreal. And we have got 16 Colonial strength points versus only 5 for the British. All right, sorry about the glare. The glare has definitely got to go, doesn't it? Let's see what we can do here without putting. All right, yeah, maybe that'll help. Oh, nope. Okay, let's see here. Colonials get 1+1 die roll modifier for gates. A 3-to-1 attack is a +2. We have no lines of communication, so we get a 2 shift from the 16 table down 2. That'll hurt. All right, we're going against the fleet also. So that gives us a -1 on our die roll. So we're looking at a +2 total. But we're throwing a card in there. Or my last card. I got one card left. That's an extended march card. So that'll give me a +4 modifier. All right, we're going up here with the British. There you go, Cornwallis, 5 strength points. He's a +3 because he's an A-rated general. Get a good picture of Cornwallis there. All right, he'll also be able to use his tactical general, Tarleton. And Tarleton gets him a +1. He'll be going with a +4, but he's also got a card, and you can use that R counterattacking. Now, my learn through, we only I only allowed to play one card. I played it. It's only one person be able to play it. He kind of protested, and he interpreted the rules as saying R counterattacking. So we'll give him that one. Each person can play a card, but you only play one card. And like I said, if this is the end of the game, my opponent wants to play another one, and I could see his point. You know, whenever you're done with your first game of any game, you're always ready to play another one. But unfortunately for me, I'm going to be getting up at dark and going to bed at dark. So, and during the summertime, there were some long days, so I kind of dread it. Like I said, I think we're having a change of assignment, and I might be only. I love just 8-hour days. I mean, don't get me wrong. I pretty well in my job. I can set my own hours, and I got to get while getting's good. So, yeah, we'll be doing those long days. But anyway, let's get back to the game. Oh, so that is the. He wants to extend the game. I can't play it no more. I've told him that's about it. When we get done here, I'll be lucky to play another game. We'll see what we got going on because we got more games coming down the pike from P500 orders and other companies' games coming on in. All right, so we're gonna roll a dice at the Vassal mod and see what we come up with. And I'll show you what happens with my line of communication penalty. Be right back with the all-important die roll. Hopefully I do better than I did in my last one. Luckily we sneaked through. It might be a key though, the columns, 16 column versus this, but we're going down 2 because of our line of communications cut. So we'll find out what the result is of the battle for Montreal. We'll be right back. All right, I gotta be quick. This battery's messing with me, but we tore it up. We tore it up. All right, 11 plus 4. We'll come up with a 15. That's all said and done. He got a 3. Plus, damn. Plus 6, so he'll get a 9. That's all said and done. Alright, key thing, look underneath the tables, we're right back. Alright, originally, would have been going with a 16 strength point table. Right here, we gotta go down 2. So we'll go 1, 2. I guess we'll go through underneath the 3 to 7. Is that what it is? A lot of communication. Roll 2 tables lower. So 1, 2 would be 2 tables lower. I'm thinking it's a 3 to 7. I will have a 15. 3 to 7 all the way to the bottom is 2 strength point hammers and 1 star or 1 asterisk is what he is. So the British are going to suffer 2 strength point losses and an asterisk. They rolled a 3 plus 4 will be a 7 underneath the 5 table. 7 underneath the 5 table. It's just a 1. So we will win. Halifax. Let me get that right again. 9 is his total under 5. 9 under total under 5 is a 1 with a star. So 2 casualties beats a 1. And that's the way his combat results go in this game. That's killer. We'll put this on him, and we just took Halifax and 2 strength points. We're 1 strength point away from our victory. I can't wait to send us off. Let me get all this taken care of. Might be a while. We'll call this a video. We come back. Check us out for a conclusion of the game. It will be, we're rolling for initiative when we come back. All right, as my opponent just pointed out, I didn't even notice it because I was too interested in everything else. But and I was just about to calculate this up, but I was going to say, where's he retreat to? If he didn't have that fleet there, this whole army here would have to surrender because Halifax is a port. He's back us to the sea. So luckily for him, it says here, amphibious retreat, amphibious strength points. With a fleet forced to retreat, move with the fleet to the nearest friendly coastal space. If the fleet is no longer accompanies the strength points, they must surrender. There you go. Retreat from a fortress fort. Are handled like any other standard retreat. Defenders retreating from a fortification do not retreat inside. Okay, we're good for that. Alright. If no retreat, the entire force surrenders. Major victory. Strength point determined must surrender. Huh. Using naval terms, were forced to retreat by sea must surrender unless a fleet is present and enabled to retreat whether attacking or defending. Let me check that out real quick. Alright then, moving this British transport capacity down to 4 for the year. There you go. We'll be back with his location. Gates down to 3 with his loss of 2. And in the hierarchy, you have to take him off his regulars first. And no, I don't live next to a racetrack. It's just in front of. One of these days you're gonna hear that and you're gonna hear a big boom. But yeah, it's a Saturday night, so there you go. From 16 down to 15, we've taken Fort Halifax. Big move. We'll be right back with even more before we call it a video. All right, another thing my opponent pointed out is he already had a disrupted marker on him, so he'll have to lose another strength point. Because he had to retreat again. Wow. All right, there you go. We'll be back for where their destination is for retreating Cornwallis out of Fort Halifax. Just stormed by pure numbers, I would think is what it comes down to. We'll be back. All right then, I am at Halifax, but still with a line of communication cut because that is not a key space, and it doesn't have a magazine. There was a magazine there, but it was destroyed by retreating forces, and they lost 3 strength points. There you go. Now they had to retreat with Howe's fleet via transport capability to St. John, their nearest coastal space. That's not a coastal space, so we didn't go there, so there you go. He is there disrupted. I am there out of supply. But more importantly, pause feature. Loss of Halifax, and it moves the British political will to the left. Pause feature, and we will gladly do that now. 1, 2, down to 1. If I had a card, I could win this game, but I don't. So there you go. We are rolling for initiative when we come back, and there's still 2 more action pulses left in this action cycle for early summer. Yep, 1777. There you go. That is it. We're going to call this a video and charge our battery. When we come back, we're having a great time, great game. I think that's all that needs to be said. We're done. We'll be back.